Okay, well, hello everyone. We're back again. I'm Michael Dove, and I'm here with Erin.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hi, and we are ready to do it all again. We're so pleased with the amazing response of this whole series of workshops that we're doing together, and I'm really quite inspired and pleased with how well it's been going. We started off with channeling the new circuitry, and then it moved into stepping into the quantum wholeness, and here we are now, bringing to you the secret science of blessings. The secret science of blessings. And this is a very important, I think, presentation, and very, very, very timely, because it's about really sort of amplifying and making practical, kind of like the teachings, and really actualizing our potential, like in the real world. And so it's like the whole concept of blessings. One of the things that I wanted to get across, and I'm going to want you to chime in on this too, Erin, is how the whole idea of blessings has this history, but a lot of people don't know or understand like how grounded and practical the whole concept of the whole principle really is. That humans have always said blessings and bless you, and we bless this and bless that, but do we really know how valid it is, and what a actual practical powerful thing, and how scientifically backed the whole principle is? And that's the thing that we really want to bring forward now. We really want that to be known, because when we understand that, then we can integrate it into our lives in a much more powerful way. And so I just wanted to get some of your thoughts on this whole area as well.
Yeah, blessings are one of those things in our culture that we have not placed a lot of worth on. And so I think it's so easy for people to lose touch with, like you said, the grounded practicality of what it is to not only give and receive blessing, but to be a blesser and to own our inherent nature as blessers. And one of my favorite ways to talk about it, and we're definitely going to get into this more in the call, is the medium of water as the way of transmitting blessing. Because water is this bridge between the quantum and the human. And there's been so much scientific study around the nature of water, and just how many things about water that we can't actually explain or define. And we start getting into this world where we see how influenced the medium of water is by our intention, by the energy that surrounds the water, by what's done to the water, by the blessings that is given to the water, whether that be through humans or through nature. And we can start to bridge and see the tangibleness of this medium that we think of as lifeless. We forget that it is alive, and we forget that we are water, but our bodies are completely made of water. They're 99% molecularly water. And so it's one of my favorite ways to talk about the tangibility of blessings, because it's always looked at as this very etheric, not solid way to talk about life. And yet, at all times, every day, we are not only being invited to be the blesser for our own selves and our own life, but we are being invited to be the blessers to each other. And the impact and the grounded nature of that experience of becoming blessers and owning the power, um,
Hmm.
the quantum power of blessing. So I'm so excited to dive into this and create an experience that allows people to truly step into and own and understand that blessings are going to be one of the best ways for us to move forward as a species, because it owns that inherent quantum nature that we are and the tangible way that can be used in the world.
Yes, yes, exactly. So much of what I think we're going to be doing here is really um, uh, triggering and activating memory. It's like we're going to be actually remembering that that we were truly designed originally as beings that are supposed to give blessing.
Mm-hmm.
You see that we are designed originally as dispensers, givers of blessing, and and water having this quality of memory.
Mm-hmm.
It holds impression, it holds charge. But water remembers, and
Mm-hmm.
so this learning to integrate this flow in a regular life, making it real, making it tangible. It's like one of the ways that I like to describe it is that uh, we will be learning the art and science of channeling grace.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it's like channeling grace, which is the presenting of a blessing. You see, allowance of the natural blessing, where uh, we remember and be activated to who we actually are and who we have always been, which is powerful and radiant. So we want to get to a place where when one says bless you or blessings to you, we want that to be a real event, a real experience, so that something very practical is and life giving and immune system enhancing is passed on.
Yeah.
You see, and so it's like to integrate the whole principle of blessing in our lives is really to begin to more fully, as I see it, step out of the helplessness.
Mm-hmm.
The static, the stifled, the stuck in the mire and the negative and that helplessness. So it's like blessings are practically empowering.
Yes.
That's the idea. And so when people participate with us, and it's going to be on July 16th, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time, when people participate in our workshop gathering, we're going to allow the whole principle of blessing to be so real that it's like the secret science is known. So there's going to be a lot of revealing of things that may have been mysterious in the past, uh, deciphering, the mysteries of what the great saints were actually doing when they were passing on the blessings and giving the blessings to something. It's they were engaging in shaping reality and human experience. So there was a lot more to the whole principle of blessing than a something that is, ephemeral and, and not very, very tangible. And that's what people will, I think, will receive when we get together.
I completely agree. I think that this is a true remembering of our empowerment as the being part of our humanness,
Mhm. Yeah.
that part has been, I think, a big part of why there is a lot of powerlessness in the world is that we have forgotten the inherent nature of our beingness as a blessing, and
Precisely.
using that in very strategic ways
Yeah.
in creating change in the world. And the full remembering of just how we won't be able to move forward until we have owned and integrated that into our
Yes.
existence.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Because it's like if we are stuck in powerlessness, it creates a certain vacuum. Once again, being scientific about it, it's like nature abhors a vacuum. When
Mm-hmm.
there's a vacuum of the empowered, then you have to ask, well, what fills it? Okay, there's a lot of toxic negativity and feeling stuck, and it's like that fills the vacuum. And so uh, the our capacity to bless, to clear, to revive, to retrieve, to rehabilitate, to
Mm-hmm.
recover, all of that empoweredness comes when we are clear on our capacity to bless, that
Mm-hmm.
we are bringers of blessing. That is who we are. We were born that way. We That is our destiny, to bring blessing into the world now. And that's what I would like to see everybody come away with from this workshop that we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. I'm excited. I think this is
Yeah.
so needed at this time as we're,
Mm-hmm.
activating the spiritual first responders of the world and the people
Precisely.
that are here to bring change in a different way than maybe we've seen in the past,
It,
and really understanding how and the power of what we do in the world.
yes, absolutely. And so with that, I say bless you.
Yes,
and,
bless
and bless all
you.
and bless all who are listening, and bless all who are going to be at the secret science of blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, namaste.
Namaste.